Good morning everybody, here I am, nearly at the end of the term, nearly at the end of the year. Can you believe it? Where has the time gone? We've been through the most strangest, the weirdest, the most unusual of years, but we've made it. And what's important is whilst things have been quite strange, we have to remember all the really good times, all the exciting things that have happened to us this year. The children coming back in September and settling so quickly to their learning and their new year groups, the launching of our new vision and our values, and of course not forgetting the fantastic outcome that we had when Ofsted came to look at our wonderful school back in January. So there's lots to celebrate. And also I think we need to celebrate this time. We've managed to stay together, we've stayed together as a community, and you and all the children and the staff have been amazing, and what a wonderful community we are. So we've only got till tomorrow evening when school will officially shut for the summer. Things have been normal in school this week in that Team Hawaii have been in school, and I have to say well done to them, a massive credit. They've kept us going when things have been really strange and given us a small sense of normality. I hope you enjoyed your Zoom sessions yesterday with your current teacher, not your old teacher, your current teacher and your new teacher. Had lots of positive feedback about that. Votes for schools came out last night if you'd like to take a look, but I'm sure many of you, whilst we want to celebrate the end of this year, are quite eager to know what September is going to look like, and mainly that's what my virtual newsletter is about today. So over the summer we will still be in contact with you, not so much, but just to let you know we're here. We'll be setting you a few challenges if you want to take part. I know there's some reading challenges, there's some exciting science experiences, some art, there's a Mrs Everything fitness video, there is some stories, so just some fun things to keep you in touch. I will communicate with you when I need to. As I've said to you before, I'm not going to promise anything I can't deliver, and we are waiting for more guidance from the government around the 11th of August, and as soon as we get that we'll be busy planning. But we are planning now, and there are a few things I can tell you for definite, and don't worry, I'll be writing this in my written newsletter that will be coming out before the end of term, hopefully today if I get a chance. So excuse if I lose eye contact, I've got a list. I can tell you the following for definite. Year 1 to year 6 will be returning on the 7th of September as normal, as we would expect, and we'll be back to full school uniform. The school uniform shop, if you need uniform, will be open the Thursday and Friday before that, so the 3rd and the 4th, between 12 and 2, and you'll need to socially distance going up the driveway, and you'll be 1 in, 1 out to Mrs Bowden. If you have school dinners, we'll be offering only a cold lunch offer at least until October half term, and all lunches will be eaten in classrooms. The children will be working in their class bubbles. We will have year group bubbles as well, so if we need to move staff around, but the children will be in their 30 bubble with their new teacher. And we'll be back to full time, so the children will be in every day, unlike this term. There will be staggered start times and finish times, and staggered lunch times and break times. Now I'm sure you're very eager to know what the staggered start times and staggered finish times are. We will keep them as close to normal times as possible. We'll do it as quickly and as efficiently as possible, as long as you help us out. So please don't panic. I'm not going to suddenly say it's really early or it's a lot later to drop off or pick up. They will be as close to the normal times as possible, but we will come back to you with that. In terms of classroom setup, the classrooms from year 2 to year 6 will have desks that are front facing, so they will all be facing the teacher, and the children will have their own equipment pack. In terms of early years and year 1, we've looked at your feedback a lot, and we're very aware that the children moving from reception to year 1 have not completed their reception, so year 1 will be set up very much like a reception class, and obviously reception and nursery will be set up in the same way. We will be adopting what we're going to call our Back Together curriculum, which will be supporting the children's mental well-being, their emotional, social development, as well as the academic development. Listening to all your fabulous feedback, thank you. We've really taken that on board, and we've looked at how we can meet your children's needs. There will be an expectation if somebody tests positive for COVID that bubble will have to close, and then the expectation the government are putting on us is that we carry on what's called a blended learning offer. So the offer that your children have had in school will continue at home. We'll be using Google Classroom for that. We will be looking at live learning with Zoom and such, if need be. Let's hope we don't get to that point. We will be adapting our homeschool agreement slightly. For those who have been back, you will be aware that we ask you questions on the gate every morning. We're going to incorporate that into our home learning agreement, our homeschool agreement, so that you can sign that and then we won't have to ask you the questions all the time. I know some of you asked if we had to do that. We will be carrying on with a one-way system. And following your feedback, I can tell you that something that we will then continue past COVID is that home learning, where you are able to access it, will be on Google Classroom. There was a lot to take in there, but I hope that gives you a little bit of what's is going to be. I know it's not a lot, but something's better than nothing. Apart from that, any questions, come back to me. Just a heartfelt thank you from me particularly, but also from the governors, from the staff, for just being fantastic through this, for believing in us, for working with us, for trusting us. It's not easy, and I just can't wait to get back to normal and to see you all in September. If you need us, you know where we are, but apart from that, have a great summer Clockhouse. Have a rest, have some fun, but most of all, please stay safe. Take care, everyone.